And with limited numbers, when you have games that come so quick back to back, it's hard to practice. It's a fine line of having to do enough, but you're also you're handcuffed a little bit by your numbers. So we were able to practice this week, and I thought we had good practices, spirited practices, and hopefully that will result in better play. Matt's out of our hands. This is very different than if it was a sprained ankle or some sort of pulled muscle. When with concussions, it's solely in the doctor's hands, and there's a very strict protocol that you have to go through. And so he's made progression along the lines, but not to a point where he's been able to do any contact yet. If you look at a team like Villanova, or if you look at Butler, they don't have young guys playing key roles, and we do. We're asking a lot of our young guys, and we've challenged them to step up and take advantage of the opportunity. This is an opportunity that guys want, or they say they want, and so it's there for them. And I think our guys have made some improvements, and they need to keep getting better with game experience. And it's when you're playing young guys, that at times can be challenging. But if we use it the right way and we improve, and they put a little hair on their chest, and not only does it serve dividends now, but certainly in the future. You look at the kid Hilliard, who has a chance to be Player of the Year in the Big East, and Wojciechowski, their senior class. They won, I think, 9 games as freshmen, and so for young guys to gain experience, we're looking at that as a positive. Now we want them to play well with that experience, not just be out on the court and playing.
We were kind of thrown right into the fire. A lot of us didn't really get a chance to play a lot last year as freshmen or whatever you want to call it, and we had to learn on the go, and at this point in the season we know what to expect, and there's still some games and some times in games where you can tell that we still have to grow up a little bit, but that's just all part of it, and we have to break that habit and be able to be more physical at times, or know what to do, and not have an excuse or anything like that. It's such a big jump from certain places and stuff like that, and it's just like a habit you have to get used to. And this part of the season, I think a lot of us are, especially with how physical conference play has been. So it's something that we do work on in practice, and that does help us, but it's more of a feel type thing, I think.